Evening. Welcome back, Health Family. Today is May 19th, 2026, and we are covering an absolute avalanche of medical breakthroughs and critical global alerts that are reshaping medicine as we know it. If you think you know where healthcare is heading, buckle up. In the next 15 minutes, we are breaking down a brand new global pandemic threat assessment, a game-changing FDA approval for hypertension that acts entirely differently from traditional pills, a major breast cancer treatment shakeup, and a stunning neurological discovery that literally reveals the brain's internal memory switch. Segment 1: The GPMB Warning and Emerging Outbreaks. Our top story hits right at the heart of global biosecurity. The Global Preparedness Monitoring Board, GPMB, backed by the World Health Organization, WHO, and the World Bank, has officially released an alarming new report. They warn that infectious disease outbreaks are no longer just isolated emergencies, they are officially recurring, frequent threats. Why is this happening? The report highlights a dangerous intersection of climate change, intense ecological disruption, rising global mobility, and severely weakened healthcare systems. This warning comes on the immediate heels of the WHO declaring a fresh outbreak of the Bundibugyo Ebola virus in the Democratic Republic of Congo and Uganda as a public health emergency of international concern. Medical experts are warning that human expansion into natural ecosystems means animal-to-human spillover events are no longer freak accidents, they follow predictable patterns. The message from the international medical community is crystal clear: we must pivot toward a unified One Health surveillance system that monitors threats in animals and the environment before they ever jump to humans. This is a developing situation we will be watching closely. Segment 2: FDA greenlights first-in-class hypertension drug. FDA approved, Baxfendy, Baxdrostat. Moving on to pharmaceutical breakthroughs, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, FDA, has just approved a paradigm-shifting drug for high blood pressure. Say hello to Baxfendy, biologically known as Baxdrostat. Now, why is this a massive deal for millions of people worldwide? Baxfendy is a first-in-class, highly selective aldosterone synthase inhibitor, ASI. Unlike standard blood pressure medications that simply dilate blood vessels or act as basic diuretics, Baxfendy directly targets the enzyme responsible for creating aldosterone, a hormone that, when overproduced, drives up blood pressure and damages the cardiovascular system. The FDA has approved it to treat hypertension in combination with other antihypertensive drugs, offering a vital lifeline for patients suffering from treatment-resistant high blood pressure. For anyone managing stubborn hypertension, this marks the arrival of an entirely new weapon in the medical arsenal. Segment 3: Oncology shakes up breast cancer care. Cancer treatment just took a monumental leap forward, specifically for patients battling HER2-positive early-stage breast cancer. The FDA has officially approved two separate settings for the blockbuster antibody-drug conjugate trastuzumab deruxtecan, widely known by its brand name, Enhertu. Let's break down exactly what these two new indications mean. Asterisk: the neoadjuvant setting. Doctors can now use Enhertu before surgery for patients with stage 2 or stage 3 HER2-positive breast cancer to aggressively shrink tumors and maximize the success of surgical removal. Asterisk: the adjuvant setting. It is approved for patients who still have residual, invasive disease after undergoing initial preoperative therapy. The clinical data behind this is staggering. In the Destiny Breast 11 trial, patients on the Enhertu-based regimen hit a 67.3% pathologic complete response rate, compared to just 56.3% on traditional chemotherapy. This is an incredibly consequential milestone that shifts a drug previously used for advanced, late-stage cancers right to the front lines of early, curative intent treatment. Segment 4: The brain's neural memory switch discovered. Next up, we have a mind-blowing discovery from the field of neuroscience that feels straight out of sci-fi. For decades, scientists have wondered why patients suffering from dementia or severe cognitive decline often get stuck in old memories while completely losing the ability to store new ones. Well, researchers at KAIST have just discovered the answer. For the first time in human history, they identified a literal neural switch in the brain that selectively retrieves our most recent memories. By mapping NMDA receptors, they figured out the exact calcium flows that govern neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to rewire itself. Simultaneously, a massive study published by Science Daily, https://www.sciencedaily.com/news/top/health, showed that reversing memory loss might be as simple as recharging the brain's tiny cellular engines, the mitochondria. By temporarily boosting mitochondrial health in lab models, scientists completely reversed cognitive decline. These two discoveries combined are opening up radical new pathways for treating Alzheimer's, dementia, and traumatic brain injuries. Elevated lipoprotein, A. Elevated lipoprotein, A, levels above 175 mol/L significantly increase cardiovascular risk, especially in patients with existing heart disease. Aggressive treatment is recommended to manage this risk, according to recent findings presented at SCAI 2026. Medscape. Tirzepatide. Lower-dose tirzepatide helps maintain weight loss in adults without diabetes, with 77.5% retaining 80% of initial weight loss on maximum dose, 42.4% on 5 mg, and 10.4% on placebo, according to the SURMOUNT-MAINTAIN trial. Medscape. Pre-pregnancy lipid levels. Pre-pregnancy lipid levels at the higher end of normal may increase the risk of hypertensive disorders during pregnancy, suggesting current safety zones might overlook significant cardiovascular risks. Lifestyle changes before conception could mitigate these risks. Medscape. Outro and call to action. Closing script. That wraps up your global medical update. Which of these breakthroughs or emergency updates surprised you the most? Drop your thoughts in the comments section down below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel for your daily dose of science, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a breaking report. Stay healthy, stay informed, and I'll see you in the next video. Disclaimer: compiled information.